Duolingo, the two game changers. Ciao guys, welcome to Lorenzo 2 Cents. This is a digest of Duolingo Q3 earning reports. What a disaster. What investors are seeing right now is growth that is slower and slower. It is reflected everywhere. Monthly active user, daily active user, bookings, revenue. It does not take a genius to understand that the growth pace of the company is slowing. And how Luis von der Haan, co-founder and CEO of Duolingo, explained it actually. I think he didn't even explain the slowing trajectory of the company. He just explained the Q3 versus Q2. And he said, look, in Q3, we have posted less unhinged content compared to Q3 because our community asked us to do so and to focus more on long-term brand sentiment building. Probably they regret it. Now they want to go back. They have already restarted to post unhinged content to create viral reactions. This probably will take a while. I mean, not a while, but probably some weeks because of how social algorithms work. But I think they will get there. And then they said he said in addition in Q3 we decided to shift the balance toward longer term initiatives. So it looks like a disaster, honestly, looking from that side. And even if they actually can go back to the growth rate of Q2, indeed, it is very slow. No, we can see here from Duolingo monthly active user that this is the slowest from I think it was written here Q2 2022. So despite that, I still think the picture is actually positive. Why? Well, look at the big picture. In Q2 2025, we had a year-over-year MAU monthly active user growth of 24%, daily active user growth of 40%, which are not bad in absolute terms. Okay. So if you consider that MAU growth could be sustainable maybe between 20 and 25% year over year for a decade. And why I'm talking about monthly active user growth and not daily active user? Because daily active user growth will converge to monthly active user. No, it cannot grow at a higher pace indefinitely. So eventually, they will converge. So let's take monthly active user as a main metric here. So if they can keep growing monthly active user between 20 and 25%, which is what they did in I think Q2. So let's take 23%. Let's make an average over 10 years. It means that Duolingo would have more than 1 billion users, which is a lot. No, it's 1/7 of the total world population. If you take current monetization, that is around $8 per monthly active user, it is around 8 billion revenue in 10 years. Uh, so that is if you apply a 5x revenue multiple, it is a 40 billion market cap, which is still 5 times what it is now, more or less. So it's not bad. Now, I understand for investors that are looking for highly asymmetrical opportunities, this is not the best. But I think really this is a worst case scenario here. And beyond the growth of users, if you take monetization, they are not, for instance, just to make an example, but they are not monetizing all the low-hanging fruit. For instance, users that are doing more than one courses, they are not monetized. They pay just the same as those following just one course. So there is a lot to do that they can improve in monetization, and they will for sure go above and beyond the $8 that I've calculated now. So, but really, what I think are the two underrated factors that can move the needle here, can be the game changers. And I think we have two factors actually. So, first one is multi-user engagement and social network effect. I think what Duolingo should focus now, that they neglected a bit so far, is multi-user engagement, the engagement of users that are connected each other, that are engaging, learning together. And they started to do this. They have started with chess, actually. So they have introduced the player versus player in the chess course. And guys, I think this is the game changer. Why? Because imagine that a user will want to invite, that is learning chess, will want to invite his friends to play together. And this is a very strong network effect. It's actually even stronger than the network effect that can have a social network like Facebook or Instagram. And I believe we will see very soon the results here. And if they will be able to create the same kind of effect for the other courses, of course, for chess, it's simpler because it's a game, but if they will be able to create the same for languages learning, for instance, something like, I don't know, speaking battles, tandem practice, competitive leaderboards, or things like that, this will improve the users growing a lot. It will be terrific. Okay, so this is the first factor. I think now they should go all in. Second factor is becoming the best teaching method in the world. So I think they have very clear. Louis stressed on this during the earnings call. He said, quoting, "We have line of sight now to create an app that can teach really, really well, much better than anything that human has seen before. As good as a human tutor, but that is also more engaging. And if we are able to do that, we will be talking about billion of users." Yeah, I really believe this. And already now, Duolingo, I think it's the best method to for beginners to learn languages for sure. I think they must become the best learning method for any topic at any level. And this is doable now with AI. This is definitely doable with generative AI. And Lewis recognized this and decided, let's go all in on it. I don't care about monetizing more in the short term. I just want to take the whole market. So I think these two factors together, these two leverage, create a really compelling opportunity. So now, what's the opportunity ahead here? Thanks to these two that I've just mentioned, these 2 points. Well, Duolingo is year to date down around 45%, and I think it will go lower. It could go lower because of this shift that they are doing from monetization to user growth that is not even reflected yet in the user growth. So it's just worse, no? Right? It's just speaking now. We don't even know if it will work. I think it will work because the management has proved they are great. They have gained our trust on this. They are capable. So there is no reason why this is not work. And they have the best set of data to make the strategies to make it work, to execute. So I think this will work. But as I said, there are no real proof, because the user growth is actually slowing. So this is the best buying opportunity. They are shifting from profitability, so the investors, which are mainly focused for the short term, they will see the balance sheet worsening, and they are seeing now user growth getting slower. So the selling pressure, I think, could go on. So this is a really good opportunity for those people that don't have a big position here. And by the way, I have just a 3% position, because while my other position were growing, this was getting smaller this year. So it's just 3% now. So I think pretty good about this. So what's my strategy? Well, my strategy is I will monitor from now on two main KPIs. One is the monthly active user that I want to see it rebounding within 6 months, so by Q1 2026. Why 6 months? Well, I think it's enough for Duolingo, for the management to prove that what they are doing, what they will do, is working. So within 6 months, I want to see monthly active user, that is the leading indicator for all the rest, um, start growing, restart growing from there. And about the DAO to MAU ratio, I'm happy even if it stays at current level or improves, of course, because it's already improving for don't know how many quarters now, so it cannot improve forever. No, there is a limit that is for the DAO, that is the MAU. So if it stays flat, I'm already happy. Of course, if it is improved again, I'm happier. So the first MAU is the proof that they are back to growth. The second DAO to MAU ratio is the proof that they are teaching better because people are more engaged, even they are not connecting just once per month or a few times per month, but they are connecting and using the app every day. So if these two, I don't care about cash flow, I don't care about revenue, I don't care about anything else but these two for the next 6 months. If I see these two that go in the right direction and the stock price keep declining or even stay flat, then I will most likely double down on my position. I think it will be a really compelling opportunity that could translate in a strong multi-bagger like 10x in a few years here. Okay. So far, the position is not going so well for me. From the initial deep dive, it's losing almost 50%. And that's it, guys. So you can you can check the full article on lorenzotosans.com if you want to have deeper insight and go in the details of my analysis. And I wish you best investment to everyone. Have good returns and have a good day. Bye bye. Ciao.